Lex program divided into three sections. Already you know definition section, rule section, procedure section. Already you know about that three sections. You know the distinction of the three section. The first sections in between percentage open bracket and then percentage close bracket. In order to define everything, the programming variables. First, we're going to define the programming variables inside the program preferred, that variable definition section. And another part we have a procedure and then rule section. That what all that been see main part of the that will be nothing but your main subroutine section or procedure section. Remaining is rule section. Rule section in the sense what are the things are being included to search for the given element. Here only for search. Here we go for the finding a particular element inside in your program. See, first program already you are executed this program. I've just make some recall of that program, because in college they're asking about the status of programs. What about the lab programs? Whatever the labs they did till now, they want to know about that how many are executed programs and all. So because of that, we're going to take Sunday. We're going to discuss about the programming part only. See, first program already all are executed. I think. See, program to count the number of characters, words, spaces, and lines in a given input file. See, the given input file, whatever is there. ಮೋಹನ್ ಕೃಷ್ಣ, ನೀವು ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಇದು ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೊಂದೇ ಪೇಜ್ ಇದೊಂದೇ ಪೇಜ್ನ ಇದು ಮಾಡಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಪೇಜ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಇಂಟರಾಕ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಇದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ಇದೆಯಾ ಈ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ?
ಸರ್ ನೋಡಿದೆ.
ನಾನು ಅದನ್ನೇ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಒಂದ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಇದನ್ನ ತೆಗೀರಿ, ಅದನ್ನೇ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಆಗ್ತಾ ಅದು? ಬಂತು ಬಿಡಿ. ಹಲೋ ಹಲೋ ಹಲೋ, ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ?
ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಿದೆ ಸರ್.
ನಾನೇ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಬಿಡಿ, ನಾನೇ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಅದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಫೈಲ್ ನೇಮ್ ಏನೋ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತು. ಓಕೆ. So already in the previous class, the lab programs, you are executed 1 or 2 programs. Already you know how to execute the program. See, like steps in writing Lex program, definition section, rule section, code section or procedure section for the Lex part of the program. Everything in the form of C program only. We have a file name .l. The first thing we need to start with a VI editor. We go with a VI editor and then we'll start the programming name program.l, program name.l extension. And then after typing the program, we have execution will be lex program name.l. Remember this all the things. I can't able to say again and again in the lab also, again in the next programs also. Lex program name.l and then compilation cc lex.yy.c minus ll for your compiling and any other errors being found inside the program. For that sake, you go for cc lex.yy.c minus ll, and to get the output of that particular program, you go for the ./a.out. That will going to display what is the necessary output you got the particular program. So definition section, rule section, user subroutine section are 4 sections. Already you know about all these 3 different parts of the program, that every lex program will be divided into 3 sections. Next we have a lex variables yy in, yy out, yy lex, everything will be there. This is the simple lex program. Already you know simple lex program already you have executed. Then come to the first program. See, first program already you are executed. First program will be the program to count the, see this introduction to compiler design. You can take notes from this lab manual also. Hello Mohan Krishna, this already have been shared to your group also. Introduction to compiler design, basis of compiler design. See here everything is there, lexical, syntax analysis, semantic analysis. You can copy the notes from here also. What is parsing, we are doing in the classes, you know, parsing, and then different types of parsing, top down parsing, bottom up parsing. Here also notes is there, can utilize the theory notes from this lab manual also. Okay, next come to the sample program. See, sample, first you count the number of A's in a given string. That already you know about these things. You go to the particular lab program. Yes, write a lex program to recognize valid arithmetic expression. The program run madidira. Identifiers in the expressions could be only integers. See, they're asking that identifying the expressions could be only integers and operators could be plus and star. Count identifiers and operators present and print them separately. Already been executed. Just I am going to brush up what were the things we're going to have in the next part of the program. 3 different section. Percentage open bracket is there. See a percentage open bracket and then percentage close bracket. Here in this percentage close bracket, in this part we have a definition section. We have an array int a equal to 0 0. This is an array of elements. I variable valid equals to 1 and then operand equals to 1, because here we need to consider the total number of integers and operators present inside in the program. Whatever the operators, whatever the operands been available, that you have to find out. So first operator, what is that operator? We start with percentage x. They are written small x here. In order to find out, we are having an operator symbol. How to identify, to increment the total number of operators available in the source code. So we start with double percentage. Say we have a double percentage, ends with a double percentage. That will be nothing but your rule section. That means we have a 0 to 9 plus 0 to 9 plus. That means plus in the sense one or more occurrences of your symbols. one or more occurrences of your symbols, in the sense begin operator. What are the operators? If you found any one operator, just one, that means operand will be plus plus. Like that, operator plus operand equals to, then if valid, then equals to 1, I will be get incremented. Operator equals to minus. See, these are all the operators. They are going to tell you about the total number of operators been available in your input expression. Plus is there, minus is there, star is there, slash is there. So anywhere, if you valid a expression, valid operators you found, then you have two symbols. Valid equals to I equals to 0. Next one increment you did, I equals to 1. Next increment, I equals to 2, I equals to 3. Or else if you won't get any operators like this one, you have to exit from the program. And then if you have any symbols like A to Z, either it may be smaller letters or capital letters, or 0 to 9 numbers also, plus one or more occurrence will be there, then operand will be get incremented. For that purpose only, we have to differentiate your operand. See, this part will be remember carefully. Both the letters, either it may be capital or lowercase letters or numbers, that will be treated as operand. If you found one or more occurrence, therefore one or more occurrence, that is the symbol plus, that will be operand plus plus. If valid 0, then what happens? A will be F, I will be plus 1 1. Already you have taken an array. If valid, if all are valid one, then array will be incremented. Else exit from your program. Then operator, again and again same thing. If operator slash n, because operator never ending, so we need to have a slash n new line. In your new line also, we have to find out any other, in new line also you have to find any other symbols being present inside in the expression. These are the things. Only see plus minus star, that just we have to maintain what is that operator. Just you have to maintain what are the operators. And then here 0 to 9 for plus for your beginning your operators, starting from operators. Remaining all are same. Operator slash n ends with a slash n. If any new line is present, that also consisting of any symbols are there, check it and then exit of the program. This is the compulsory for operand. So if any operand will found, increment that one. Next come to the main part of the program. Type the arithmetic expression. You only going to mention the arithmetic expression. Either it will be a plus b star minus c, star c, or star minus c, a plus b c minus d. Like that you can mention any arithmetic expression. While x function here I am written, this will going to scan everything inside in your expression. The main scan part of your program start with a while x, that will going to scan everything of your expression. It may be a letter, it may be a symbol, or it may be any kind of new arithmetic expression. Everything it will going to scan. If it is scan is good, then it will be show it is a valid arithmetic expression. And then in this valid arithmetic expression, how many number of operands been found, how many number of operators been found, everything will be counted. See, addition symbols, how many are there? Subtraction symbols, how many are there? With respect to array, we have to display. See, mention this is very clearly. There a of 0, a of 1. Multiplication, a of 2, a of 3. Like that, subtraction, a of 3, a of 4, and then a of 5. Like that, we have to mention everything in an array. So like that, we have to display everything in an array. Next, see, the output going to understand very clearly your expression. See, our output type the arithmetic expression. Type the arithmetic expression. 1 plus 6 they are written. This is a valid arithmetic expression. Number of operators. What is the operands they are using is 2 operands they are using. Addition is 1 they are using. Number of multiplication is 0. So type the other, just it's a valid one, and then it will going to distinguish how many number of operators and operands. So no need to add here 1 plus 6 7, everyone know. No need to add this expression. Just you need to identify how many. Just you are scanning how many operators and operands been present inside the program, and then type the arithmetic expression 1 plus 6 star. C here also brackets also been considered here. How many brackets been opened, how many brackets been closed. Number of operands here 1 6 7 56. Total number of operands is 4. Addition symbol is 1. Multiplication symbol is 2. So like that, we're going to scan your program, and then we need to distinguish the particular. That means we need to distinguish. See, everything. See, y while x going to scan, y while x going to scan everything. It will going to tell the operators, and it will going to tell the symbol of percentage x OPR. That will going to identify the operators being available inside the expression. And 0 to 9 plus, that also been there, because numbers also we are considering every time, because the numbers only going to have an operand symbol. And this also, any letters will going to have, that also going to be incremented. 0 to 9 plus, any numbers operator get incremented. Any variables also you can give, that also will be get incremented. Try to execute this program if you have the Fedora operating system in your laptop. You can execute this program once again. Okay, please go through this program only. Okay, next come to the 1b part of the program. Here write a yak already you know. Lex part is dot l, yak part is dot y. So include y to evaluate arithmetic expressions involving operator plus, minus, star, and then slash. All the arithmetic operators they are given, plus, minus, star, and all. So next we have include here to evaluate arithmetic. Just in the previous program scanning everything. The next 1b program to evaluate arithmetic expression include y dot tab dot h externs. Here you are using L value in the sense the L value, the RHS, that means the answer that will be nothing but your L value. External variable L value. Everything will be inside this definition section. And then A2OI. Anybody know about this A2OI? A2OI in the sense ASCII to integer conversion. Here onwards, we'll need to worry about this ASCII to integer value. 0 to 9 plus any numbers, you can plus one or more numbers being entered in your expression. Convert into the ASCII value to the integers A2OI to text ASCII value of integers that YY text, return that particular number. A ASCII value how much, B ASCII value how much, convert that into the particular one and then return that number value. Any symbol plus, minus, star, slash, return that YY text, because they're asking to evaluate arithmetic expression. We're having arithmetic expression consisting of all the symbol. Return that YY text. Every time we're going to worry about this ASCII to integer value. Open bracket, close bracket, everything having written YY text value. Remain dot also been there. Sometimes we can also use a dot operator, slash n for return 0. This is the only part lex for scanning of your program. Previous class or previous program also, the particular scanning of your program. Here also we'll going to scan everything, including your symbols and then open and close bracket. Real part of the program will be there in the yak part. See, in this yak part, we have the like the in your C program include stdio.h, include stdvload.h is there in your definition section. Here onwards, we have a token. Already we discussed in the classes also, in the previous classes. What do you mean by token? Whatever the variables matching the C programming variables, that is we called as token. Matching expression, that means the num. This will going to give you the results. The token consisting of variables. That num is a variable. Left alignment plus and minus, or plus or plus, minus, star. These are all left associative manner. That means every time we need to have a left. Why you return left in the sense these are all going to get you the numbers or variable from left to right operators. Left to right only will go into A minus B. We go with from left side only. So therefore we have a left plus minus, left 3 star 4. So we go from left to right. There are and then slash and then input. That means we have an input expression. We have printf. We have printf percentage d slash n dollar dollar. Dollar in the sense we'll print the particular expression plus expression. Therefore dollar every time we have a particular LL value. Whatever we have written LL value, that LL value to be mentioned in dollar. See, whatever external LL value, that means the result to be showed in the dollar. If it is your expression consisting of plus, then $1 plus $3, put it at left hand side value in the dollar. Again dollar equals to $1 minus $3. That will be nothing but your expression minus expression star plus multiplication. Everything to be stored, the answer to be the dollar, that to be there in the extern YYL value. Then come to the next part. Come to the next part, division and all, everything will be over. Then expression, any other expression, boom, will be both are same. That means we have a both a dollar equals to $2. Sometimes 3 equals to the same value. Sometimes $1 equals to dollar. We can mention everything. Remaining any errors being available in the program. If any errors, why printf error, exit 0. See next output, real output of the program. See second part of the program will be output. See first we have enter an expression. We have an enter an expression. In this expression, we give any expression. 3 plus 9 star 5 star 2 open brackets. First always we have a BODMAS rule. That means 3 plus 9 left to right alignment. Every time 3 plus 9 star 5 star 2, in a sense we start calculating from left to right. Therefore we have a left. Every time plus will start from left side scanning. Star is also start from left side scanning. So 9 plus 3 12. 12 star 10. 5 2 are 10. So 2020 will be the answer. In the previous program, we not get the answer, just scanning of your programs, input variables. But here we're going to calculate and tell you the answer. By 0, 6 by 0. Divide by 0 is only for calculation purpose. We are using divide by 0. Remaining internal arithmetic expression 45 star 1 plus 22 plus 9, it will give the answer as 56. So you can clearly going to say the program consisting of what are all the arithmetic symbols, what are the arithmetic symbol, keep the answers, the expression minus expression, anything, it will be go with the left. See, this is very clearly they are mentioning left. This is very important. And then we are using external value, that will be dollar. Every time we're going to give the assign the answer inside the dollar, minus the plus star, everything will going to mention inside that dollar value. Remaining already you know about the input part of the program. That means we have YY error, main part of the program, arithmetic expression. But here we need to worry about YY parse. We're going to draw the parse tree. Every time we need to draw parse, in the sense we'll have to draw the tree structure for your program. We're going to draw every time expression having some symbols will be there. Parse tree always having some symbols will be there. We need to draw the parse trees. So don't do all these things after the class. You can do. So we don't waste time for this one. So we have a plus minus star. That means whenever we're going to scan everything, and we go for the parse tree. YY parse. We go for this parse tree. Next, third program. Anybody, second program. What is the second program? Second program is very easy program. That means to develop and execute a program using Yak tool to recognize all strings ending with B preceded by NAs using the grammar a to the power of NB. See, we have a total number of N's here. We have a Yak to provide all the recognize all the strings ending with B. That means ending with B, in the sense you are preceded by n number of A, B. Anyhow, that means here a to the power of NB. We have a 3A's, we have a 4A's. Next ends with a B. How we going to recognize the total number of A's available in the program? That to be done by Yak. Before Yak part of the program, we need to write Lex part. Already you know y dot tab dot h percentage double percentage. We have a a, both variables are there, return A and return B. If it is small a also return A, if it is small b also return B. So these are all the return slash n for the new program. Yak part, you need to consider token. Token is the input variables to be read from this program, capital A, capital B. Printf, so for successful grammar, any new line is there, successful, exit here. Yes, yes will be the statement here. S1, A, B in between S1, because in every string we're going to following recognizing, we have a string 1 that will be between how many A's will be there. Therefore, A followed by S1 followed by B, or only B, because anyhow it will be ends with a B. So we have a B. So like that, another string, the dollars, that means we have a S1. That means A, only A is there, followed by many number of S1. So these are the things going to say the A followed by B. A, that means A followed by B, S1, B, or only B, or only A. Like that, we're going to distinguish your string pattern. They're asking A to the power of N, A, B, or only B. Therefore, we have a S and then B's, and that we're consisting of only A followed by S1. Enter a string. We are also parse. Wherever 2 or 3 variables will be there, definitely YY parse. and then YY error. This is commonly we're going to write for every program. YY error, printf error, exit of 0. Main part printf enter a string, YY parse. Parse means we're going to parse, we're going to arrange the expression in a different order. You see the output once, you can clearly can understand. After clearly you can get an idea about this software one. See, a to the power of entire string. They are not given any string, invalid string. Entire string B. B is available in the particular. B is available in your string expression. So it will be successful grammar. So and then come to the next part, enter a string. See, this is a particular one. In this A, how many A's are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 A's followed by 2 B's. 2 B's in the sense it's an invalid string. Why it is an invalid string? In the sense it is only one B. Total number of A's being followed by one single B. 3 A's or 4 A's, but ends with a single B. But here 2 B's are, so it is definitely an invalid string. Next, come to the total number of years ends with only one B. It's a successful grammar. Like that, we're going to scan your program. For that purpose only, how many A's are there? How many? Only if I B also, it is a successful grammar. Either A, either B, or A is followed by a single B. That is the we're going to scan your program and we will get the output. So this is the way we're going to see every time this part. Why I'm stressing in the sense this part is very important here. A followed by B or A only A. So only A, only B, or A followed by B. So three things will be there. B also successful grammar, A also successful grammar, but number of A's followed by B is a successful grammar. See, this is the way with B preceded by number of A's. A to the power of n B. That ending with B, that will be the particular one. Ending with B, we got to show in the program. Next, third part. Third part is very bigger one program. If I go to third program, any other, so how many students? 28 students are. Mohan Krishna record ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಮೋಹನ್ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ರೀ ಮೋಹನ್ ಕೃಷ್ಣ
ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಸರ್.
ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ?
ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಸರ್.
ಫಾಲೋಡಾ? ಟೈಮ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಫಾಹದ್, ನೌ ಯು ಆರ್ ಜಾಯ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಮ್ಯಾನ್. ಮೋಹನ್ ಕೃಷ್ಣ, ಥರ್ಡ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ರನ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀರಾ? ಹಲೋ ಹಲೋ.
ಥರ್ಡ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಫೋರ್ತ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾರೆ ಇನ್ನು.
ಥರ್ಡ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ನಾನು ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. ಇನ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಎಕ್ಸಿಕ್ಯೂಟ್. ಅದು ತುಂಬಾ ಒಂದು 4-5 pages ಇದೆ, ಬಟ್ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಟೆಲ್ ಯು ದ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದೋಸ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್. ತುಂಬಾ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್. ಇಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಈಸಿ ಟು ಫಾಲೋ, ಬಟ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಲೆಂತ್ ಇಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಬಿಗ್. 4-5 pages ಆಫ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ವಿ ಕಾಂಟ್, ಬಟ್ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಟೆಲ್ ಯು ದ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ಇನ್ ಎನಿ ಫ್ರೀ ಟೈಮ್. ಇಫ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಟು ಎಕ್ಸಿಕ್ಯೂಟ್ ದಟ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್, ಯು ಟ್ರೈ. ಓಕೆ, ಇದನ್ನ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ?
ಎಸ್ ಸರ್, ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ.
ಓಕೆ, ಈಗ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್. ಸಿ, this is your third program. I see in this third program I will tell you one thing. Just already we have did in the classes. A tends to, see, this is what already you know. Context free grammar. This is a productions. This is a productions. All the production we have a left hand side and then right hand side. Both are the left side productions. Left hand side will be a single capital letter. That will be called as non-terminal. Many times I'm going telling is a non-terminal symbol, and then terminal symbols will be there. So A tends to A, B, A tends to A, B, A, and then B tends to A, B bar. Null string to be represented by that symbols, epsilon. Epsilon will be the null string. Always we're going to recognize the zeros, null string. So A tends to A, B, A. So every time this is completely C program. We can't able to stress this. We don't have time, all those things, but I will tell you the output of this program. We go to the output of this program. See, output, if you know the output of this program, next class theory also, whenever you're going to take. Mohan Krishna, next class ಯಾವಾಗಿದೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ? ಮಂಡೇ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ನಾಳೆ ಇದೆಯಾ? ನಾಳೆ 11 o'clock ಇದೆ. ನಾಳೆ ನಾನು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಫಾಲೋ ಇದನ್ನೇ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು ನಾನು, ಗೊತ್ತಾ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ? ಹಲೋ, ವಿ ಆರ್ ಡೂಯಿಂಗ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಫಾಲೋ. ಇದನ್ನ ನೀವು ಬರೆದು ನಂಗೆ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಮೋಹನ್? ಈ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಬರೆದು ನಾಳೆ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಓಕೆ, ತುಂಬಾ ಈಸಿ ಇದೆ. ಓಕೆ, 2 minutes we're going to take this production. See, enter capital A tends to ABA, capital B tends to BBR. This symbol null string that will be written as at here. Null string anta bardilla, be written as at, no problem. See A, B, capital A. First, already we discussed about first and follow. First of A in the sense that non-terminal symbols. What is this A, capital A? Go to this non-terminal symbol. What is the first of A present is, that is small a. You write this first of A will be the small a. Only terminal letters you have to go. First of B is what? First of B. We written B and then at Y. First of capital B is written as B and then at. C. This is the B, this is that. Only in this or before going to mention this at symbol, we have one more terminal symbol is B, another terminal symbol is at. So we need to mention both here. We need to mention both B and at. First terminal symbol we found is A, first of A. Another terminal symbol we found in the first of B is small b and then at symbol. So we written everything in the first part is over. Follow of another follow. What is the follow? See, a follow of A, capital A will be the why it is a dollar symbol. Last class only we discussed about this why it is a dollar symbol. Why in the sense, if A is a start symbol, anywhere if A is a starting, A always capital A is a start. Whenever it is a start symbol, then it will be ends with a dollar symbol. So that is the sake we written is dollar symbol for follow of A. Follow of B. Follow of B. Why it is a small a? Anybody? That means follow of B is a small a because follow of B. We are following B after one more small terminal symbol. This in the first line only it is there. In the first line only follow of B is small a. We written this one. A is a the starting symbol. Whenever we follow A is a start symbol, ends with a dollar. Follow of B is another terminal symbol A. So we have to write it as dollar and A. A will be the start symbol. Put it as follow of A as dollar symbol. B will be the non-terminal symbol, followed another terminal symbol is A. So M of A will be going to discuss in the next the theory classes also. M of A comma A. This A and then A merged together. It will be looks in the form of matrices, productions. Whatever M of A comma A, that will be the ABA. So written this ABA will be the production. A tends to ABA. First one, M of A comma A. M of B comma B at. B and then at, that will be nothing but B tends to BB. So these are all the things the productions will going to say. See, whatever M of B comma A and the M of B comma A, small a, M of B comma A, definitely B comma A in the sense it will be B tends to the at productions. B tends to at production. That will going to say. See, M of A comma A, it will be ABA productions. M of B comma A, that means B comma B. B, that means definitely B comma B, small b will going to consider. Whenever small b in the sense B tends to BB, that is available in another production. M of B comma small a, B comma that will be available in the last production, B tends to at symbol. So this is the way we'll go into these symbols, whatever being discussed will be discussed in the next class. Next already we discussed about first and follow. We'll take one small examples of first and follow. We'll discuss in the tomorrow's class. Okay. Okay. I think all of you understand these three programs. Okay. Any doubt here? Three programs. Any programs? Any you go through this lab manual once again. If you found any kind of difficulty, you just tell me. Okay, any difficulties if you have there, tell me. Next class 4, 5, 6 ಯಾಮಿನಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ನಾನು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಬರೆಯಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ, ನೀವು ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ. ಇಸ್ ದೇರಾ ಯಾಮಿನಿ? ನೀವು ನನ್ಗೆ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಟಿಲ್ ನಾಟ್ ಎಟ್ 3 ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ಸ್ ನ ಹೇಳಾಗಿದೆ. ಅನದರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರಾ? ಇವತ್ತು ಮಾಡಿ, ಇವಾಗ ಟೈಮ್ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟೈಮ್ ನನ್ಗೆ ಮಾಡಿ, ಅದು ನನ್ಗೆ ವಾಟ್ಸ್ಆಪ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ದೆನ್ ಅದರ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಥಿಯರಿ, ಲೆಕ್ಸಿಕಲ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಫಾಲೋ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ವಿ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ಡ್. ಎನಿ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ದೇರ್? ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಸ್ಪಾಟ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ನೋಟ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀನಿ. ಲೋಡರ್ಸ್ ಲಿಂಕರ್ಸ್ ಒಂದು ನೋಟ್ಸ್ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀನಿ, ನೋಡಿ. ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಯು ಗೋ ಥ್ರೂ ದಟ್ ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಸ್ಪಾಟ್ ಇನ್ ಯುವರ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಎ ಸೆವರಲ್ ನೋಟ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ದೇರ್. ನಿಮ್ಗೆ 1 to 3 ಮಾಡ್ಯೂಲ್ ವಿ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಎನಿ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್, ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಬೀನ್ ಶೇರ್ಡ್. ಎಲ್ಲಾನು ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೀನಿ. ಯು ಫಾಲೋ. ಜಸ್ಟ್ ನಾನು ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ರಿಟರ್ನ್ ಬರ್ದಿರೋ ನೋಟ್ಸ್ ಕೂಡ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ನೋಡಿ. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ತುಂಬಾ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಆಗಿ ರಿಟರ್ನ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀನಿ. ಎನಿಹೋ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ಫುಲ್ ಫಾರ್ ಯು. ಸೊ ನೋಟ್ ಡೌನ್. ಒಂದೊಂದು ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀನಿ. just note down. That will be sufficient for to understand the topic. Okay. Any doubts? Pallavi, any
ಹೇಳಿ
doubts?
ಸರ್. No,
ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಾ
sir.
ಇದೆಯಾ? ಮಲ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್.
ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಈಗ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ನೀವು ಬರ್ದಿದ್ರೆ ನೋಡಿ, ನೀವು ಅದನ್ನ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಆಗುತ್ತಾ? ಇಲ್ಲ ನಾನೇ ಮಾಡ್ಲಾ?
ನಾನ್
ನೀವು
ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ
ಬರ್ದಿದ್ರಲ್ವಾ?
ಸರ್ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ.
ಹೋಗ್ಲಿ ಬಿಡಿ, ನಾನೇ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಬಿಡಿ. ನೀವು ಮಾಡಿದೀರಾ ಇನ್ನು? ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಶೇರ್ ಟು ದ ಇದು ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ಸ್ ನಾನು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಸಂಡೇ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಫಾರ್. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಇದು ಫೆಡೋರಾ ಲಿಂಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳಕ್ ಆಗಲ್ವಾ ಲ್ಯಾಪ್ಟಾಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ?
ಲ್ಯಾಪ್ಟಾಪ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್.
ಲ್ಯಾಪ್ಟಾಪ್ ಇಲ್ವಾ? ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ. ಈಗ ಅವರು ಯಾವಾಗ ಮತ್ತೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಯಾವ್ದಾಗಿಲ್ಲ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್?
ಡಿಎಂಒ ಮತ್ತೆ ಪೈಥಾನ್. ಡೇಟಾ
ನಾಳೆ ಇದೆಯಾ
ಮೈನಿಂಗ್.
ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್? ನಾಳೆ
ಹಾ
ಎಷ್ಟು ಗಂಟೆ
ಸರ್.
ಇದೆ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್? ಅಟ್ ವಾಟ್
ಅದು
ಟೈಮ್?
ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಸರ್ ಅದು.
ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಅವ್ರೇನೋ ಮಧ್ಯಾಹ್ನ ಕಂಡಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಇದಾರೆ. ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಸಿ. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ? ನಮ್ದು SS ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ನೋ ನೀಡ್ ಟು ವರಿ ಅಬೌಟ್ SS ಇಂದ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ರೆಡಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ರೆಡಿ ಹಾಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ ಈಗ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಕಂಡಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಅಂತ ಅನಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಒಂದು ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಕಂಡಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಯಶವಂತ್ ಗಗನಶ್ರೀ, ಒಂದು ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಕಂಡಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಟುಮಾರೋ ಆರ್ ವೆಡ್ನೆಸ್ಡೇ ವಿಲ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್. ಒಂದು 10 ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ಲಾ?
ಸರ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಟಿವ್ MCQ ನಾ?
ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಪ್ಪ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ, ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಟಿವ್ ಬೇಡ. ಒಂದು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇದನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ಯೂಲ್ಗೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಯೂಲ್ ಒಂದು 10 ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಟೈಪ್ಸ್ಗೆ. ಒಂದು 15 ಮಿನಿಟ್ಸ್ ಟೈಮ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಇಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಟೆಲ್ ದ ಆನ್ಸರ್ಸ್. ಅದನ್ನ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ತಪ್ಪ ನನ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳಿ. ಇಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಓಕೆ? ವೆಡ್ನೆಸ್ಡೇ ಮಾಡಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಯೂಲ್ಗೆ. ಹಲೋ Nazreen, is it okay now? 10 or 15 questions I will give you, objective types. 15 members I am only going to tell you whichever the answers to questions. Gaganeshri, Kavya, first question for Kavya.
Okay sir.
Okay, yeah. Nazreen, is it okay for you? Wednesday will conduct one test. I will share everything before going to start the session. I will share the questions also, and then I will give you time also. You just tell the answers in 10-15 minutes. Okay?
What about internals, MCQ or
MCQ only. But this is for our sake. I want to know first module, how much you know about the first module, to understand any knowledge regarding first module, how many are having and how many are not having that knowledge skills. So that's what I am going to conduct one small test for first module. Second module according to the going to say at that time only we'll going to have 18th, I think 18th second test will be on.
yes sir?
Second test will be on 18th. Before that, one test will going to have for first module only, so that you can understand, the basic knowledge of our subject. Okay. If everyone are agree with, then no problem. We'll going to conduct on Wednesday. ವಿನೋದ್ ಒಂದು ವರ್ಡ್ ಬರಲ್ವಲ್ಲ ವಿನೋದ್? ಏನಾರ ಅಸೈನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ ವಿನೋದ್. ಬೇರಾ ವಿನೋದ್, ಆರ್ ಯು ಓಕೆ ಆರ್ ವಾಟ್? Sleeping. Then Savita, is it okay for you to conduct Wednesday one small test? Hello, yes or no? Yes or no? Time appa. We'll going to see Wednesday at what time you are having?
Yes sir.
11 o'clock. Okay, I will share your. I will just write it. I have not given any Google forum and all. Just I will share that questions to your particular Zoom only. You note down and then give the answers one after the other. Okay. Gaganashri, okay na? Othkond ready agiri. This is not for college purpose. For our sake we are doing. Okay. 10-15 minutes to spend time. Okay. If you know right answer, or else don't worry, we'll go for the class. Okay. Wednesday. Okay. Bye. Take care. Okay. Okay. If you have any doubt, share me. Okay.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, sir.
everybody.
Bye, bye, sir. ನಿಮ್ಮ
Bye.
ಅಕ್ಕ ಮುಚ್ಚು.
Hey, please
Bye.
don't waste time. Don't waste time. Study. Okay. Okay, bye.
Bye, 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 bye. Bye, Mohan. Bye, Mohan.
Hey man.
Bye,
Bye,
Denton.
sir. Bye.
Bye.
Hello, hello.